I will talk about Megalopolis, don't you worry. I will be sure to talk about Megalopolis. I would like to do EnchantWorldle first. Then we can talk about Megalopolis. I would highly... No. Tom Madness? No. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. I've got thoughts. I've got big thoughts. Don't listen to anybody that says it's bad. Or that even says it's like so bad it's good. No. I've come around and I think it's yeah, it's interesting. I don't think it's a good film, but it might be a great film. You know? That sort of thing. Highly recommend seeing. When I was watching it, I was like, you know, I'm glad I really pushed to go and see it. Because I would hate to have missed this. Rare, cheap, instant, or sorcery? Cheaper. Artificial evolution. Oh. Artificial evolution from Onslaught. 1 mana blue rare. It is a 1 mana rare. Potentially a sorcery? Not hitting these 3 colors. Not saying that it can be, that it won't be a colored spell, but usually when I get to this, I'm like starting to feel the vibes of an artifact. Yeah. Okay. A 1 mana rare artifact that isn't a legend, but it is an equipment. A 1 mana rare artifact equipment. 1 mana rare artifact equipment that isn't legendary. That is before this. Trying to think if I can remember anything from this era. Oh, Basilisk Caller. It's Basilisk Caller. Yeah. I think this literally might be the only card that it can be. And we are gaming. And we are jamming. Or jaming. It's a lot like jambling. The scene with John, Shia, and Aubrey made me belly. It was so funny. It was so funny. And like intentionally funny. That's the thing, is that a lot of these cards or these movies that are bad or whatever, that people are like, it's so bad it's so good. A lot of the humor that people get from it is unintentional. This movie was intentionally funny. Amulet of Vigor? No, because we knew there was no subtype here, so it had to be an equipment. Yeah, Blade of the Blood Chief could have been here too. Because that's from Actual Factual Zendikar. Goose Blast for the 33rd month. Welcome back. How to have you? Oh my fucking god, this stream is going to be a train wreck. Good to see you. Glad to have you. I should have streamed Balatro today. I should have just, if I was going live, I should had this is Thought Monitor. I should have played a game that didn't require much thinking. This might be a nightmare. Oh, I know about Mahjong Balatro. I've had it on my wish list for, well, ever since it came out. All right. Let's go to try hard mode. Oh, I'm already regretting this. It's a creature. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? something with an R at the end. Is there a job in this game that ends with an R that won't have another R somewhere in here? I don't think so. I mean, obviously there is, but... Let me think. Let me think. Plus counter. No. Okay. Create a blank. When what's its name? Rodlung Reanimator. No. Fuck, I got so happy. I was like, oh, it begins with an R and it makes a thing. Oh my god. Is it Ridge Racer? When blankety blank enters, create a blank. Create a blank. I need to figure out what creature that with R as its first letter that would have reminder text like this. Crab. Krar. I feel like this reminder text is going to be throwing me off quite a bit. When blank, when race car, when what's its nuts enters. Isn't it wild that the second word here, no C's, A's, or R's? What is this? It could be a human. Okay, so being a human makes this a little bit easier. What's a human that creates something on ETB that only has... Create a blank. This is throwing me off too. And what's this capitalized H here? Whenever blank enters. Whenever blank enters.
Well, Ben Wheeler, abusing magic.
Yeah. How dare you?
No.
Oh. Literally, oh. Whenever rar hoplite? Oh, devotion. Reverent hoplite. Wait, no, that's... You know what? I'm gonna go for it. My spelling is gonna be terrible today. Great. Nailed it. Still the GOAT. I mean, it took a lot of fucking guesses. The reminder text really threw me off. I was like, what the hell is this? Also, the mana cost. Because I don't know. Personally, I feel like anytime I see just 2 mana symbols, I'm like, oh, it's probably going to be a low cost card. Cool. Very cool. It was a little tough. The O really helped, though. Obviously, because you get the hoplite, but also the O up here. I was like, oh, it's soldier. Gotcha. Great. Cool, cool. My gaming rage back for the 20th month. Big old yee and a haw. Thank you so much for the support. Glad to have you. Good to see you. How you doing? How you been? And Kapori for the 3rd month. I can't believe it's already been a year. Can't believe it's been a year already. Can't already a year it's been, believe. Thank you for the support. Glad to have you. Good to see you. Thoughts on the Verges from Duskmourn and Gladiator? They're pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty good. I've liked them. Hey, Wheeler, I just wanted to say thanks for inspiring me to make my own rendition of the 1-drop cube. It's been hit among my friends in the LGS. Much love, drink water. Well, thank you for the kind words. I'm glad that people are enjoying it. It is quite a lot of fun. It is very customizable. I've got it right here. It's raring to go. It's raring to go. It's all revved up. I'm playing a mono black deck today. This is a deck that I've had on my arena account for a while. Mind you, it was on my arena account and these were the only cards. Was Shieldred, the Putrefying Rot Boar, Necro Dominance, and Necropotence. I think this was from Bloomborough Alchemy, I believe. And I looked at this card, I'm like, damn, 4/5 lifelinker. That's a big ass boar. And at the time, there was a Canadian Highlander deck that Robin Sorensen had played that was a mono black Necro deck. And it just played a whole ton of lifelinkers. And I was like, well, that looks like it's probably bad, but seems like a lot of fun. There were some other versions of Necro decks that were built around that time too that looked a bit, you know, they did a bit more to take advantage of Necro through like going black-white or whatever, but I don't think we have the mana base to be able to facilitate that. So I want to stick with mono black. So this is like a mono black mid-range deck, heavy on the removal, heavy on the disruption, and heavy on lifelink. There's a lot of life gain in this deck. March, Erebos' Intervention, Shadow Spear, Deathrite, Cling to Dust, Deep Cavern Battle, Throw a Bone to Lonely End, being able to way to gain us some life. Sanguine Soothsayer, also from Bloomborough Alchemy. The 2-mana 2/1 flying lifelinker. When it attacks, you put a Sanguine Bond in the top 15 cards of your deck, and it perpetually gains this card is 0, and when it enters, draw a card. I don't have a Gary in here because I think Gary's pretty bad when you are not winning, and I also just think it's pretty slow. I would rather, if I'm going to play a 5, I would rather play Aklizots. I don't want to clog myself down too much with cards because, like in the top end, because one of the strengths of these Necro cards is being able to double spell. Being able to do multiple things, like make sure you hit your land drop, kill their thing, maybe apply additional pressure, and gain some life in the process. Obliterator was also in this list, but I cut it because it's just a big donkey, and I don't think Obliterator is just... I straight up don't think Obliterator is playable. But, it's a fan favorite card. But we got some goofy cards here. One of the cards in here that I'm excited to try out is Pearl Collector. This is a part of the collector cycle. People are probably more familiar with Jet or Ruby Collector. But this one seems kind of fun. It's 3 mana for a 3/3 Death Touch lifelinker. So just being a chunky lifelinker, even though it just dies to bolt as a 3-drop, it can gain you a bunch of life. And at the beginning of your post-combat main phase, if you gain 4 or more life this turn, you conjure a Mox Pearl into your hand. And then you can pay 2 and a white. Another target creature perpetually gains lifelink, which is kind of neat. So I'm excited to try some of this out. One member of this list. What did I do? Who did what? I would like to play this deck. Now, CC Pyro, you have priority. And we're going to be fighting. I believe you are the Don Quixote here. How'd you score this name? Not John Delirium. Not Mardu. Necro. GLHF. I would also like to use this as a moment to talk about a movie that I finally saw. After trying to see it many times and having my scheduled plans thwarted, I finally saw Megalopolis in theaters. I went to it at a 10 p.m. IMAX screening. I was the only person in my theater. I think I want to keep this hand. It's a little low on cards, but Shadowheart can convert to something. The Emperor of Bones can take over. If we just get a draw spell, we're doing wonders. It may have been a mistake to see that kind of movie that late, not just because I got out of the theater at like 12:40 at night, but because I was up thinking about the movie until like 3 o'clock in the morning. I highly recommend people go and see it. I am making this recommendation not off the back of, oh, it would be so funny for you to go and watch it. It is a funny film. There are parts that are, you know, scripted as being humorous, and they pay out. It's kind of a baffling film. It's like, I don't know. I've described it as a couple of ways. I'm not going to attack here. I am going to keep my death rate to check their death rate. It's yeah, it's kind of baffling. But it's also visually spectacular. Adam Driver's performance is kind of incredible. And I think that if you enjoy watching movies, you are going to regret not seeing it. I guess one of the ways that I would describe it, what I think of WoW Platinum, played by Audrey Plaza. I loved it. I think that was great. It was like a Baz Luhrmann film. I'm gonna try to eat that. It was like the most fucked up Baz Luhrmann film. There was an anime that I recommended a while ago. Genuinely one of my favorite anime of all time, called Gankutsuo, which is a retelling of the Count of Monte Cristo. And it's an incredibly stylized retelling. And this felt very similar to that, in that it looks like it's trying to retell a story, a fable of sorts. They just have solitude. Interesting. Exile that, add black, play Liliana, and discard this.
Abusing magic. No.
It's did it give me Atlas Shrugged vibes? It's weird. It kind of had found, like, there are certain times where the politics of the characters are a little Randian, right? But I don't think those are the politics of the movie. And also, like, I was talking to it's hard. This is not the right day for me to be talking about this because my brain is a mess right now. But I don't know why half the scenes plots happened. Also, the opening scene is basically my biggest fear and stressed me out greatly. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Ooh, Chthonian Nightmare. I think I would rather have this in play, the castle, than the underground mortuary. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to exile the Solitude. And then I am going to pay 2 and adapt this. And I'm going to put the Solitude into play. I'm going to exile the Garrison Cat, because this Garrison Cat is standing in the way of my Liliana the Veil, you know, trying to take over the game. They're just going to block this. If they block the Solitude, that's good for me. So this actually lets me hit them, and then I can edict them to get rid of their death rate. I was having a big conversation about this film with someone where it felt like there were a lot. I want to do this without spoilers, but it felt like there were a lot of moments where some kind of issue would pop up, some kind of resistance to the ambitions or plans of the main cast, and then they would be, as an audience member, you're kind of like, oh shit, well finally we've got some pushback here or whatever. But then everybody's just so stinking rich that they just kind of pay their way through. I'm stumbling on my words because now I'm realizing that this is a difficult movie to talk about without spoilers, and I don't think this is where I want to do it. I would rather do it on the Discord, or, you know, after people have had time to see it. I think it's very interesting. I think it's a very interesting film. I think that it is beneficial for people to go into it, to not watch it with some kind of ironic detachment, but rather to watch it and either to appreciate it for what it is, and also, like, outside of the film, what context it has, given that it's like likely Coppola's last film, but also Coppola's, well, that's initially what he said, but then he also, after putting this out, he's like, I'm doing one more. I highly recommend seeing it. Highly recommend seeing it. Goblin Royalty back for the 8th month. Thanks for being my favorite streamer. Oh, that's very kind of you to say. Well, thank you for the kind words. Glad to have you. Good to see you. How you doing? How you been? Whoops. Oops. I was supposed to tick up Liliana here, but I was into the drink. Ooh. I mean, for all the things that a multi-millionaire, like, I don't, what is this guy's net worth gotta be, right? Like 300 million? I mean, now it's less. 400 million, right? If there's any way for somebody that has more money than any one person could ever need, I guess using that money to make an incredibly indulgent piece of artwork that is, you know, for all its faults, thought-provoking, that's probably one of the better ways to go about using your riches. Oh, okay. Uh-oh, namesake alert, namesake alert. It is actually very funny though that before it came out, we were talking about movies here. I don't even remember what exactly we were talking about. I'm going to just do this for one to kill off this. I could save it for a larger one to hit the Necro, but I just want this out of here. The Blood Artists are the scariest part of the Gladiator deck. Or the Aristocrats deck. We were talking about the Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet. And I did get big Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet vibes from this movie. I don't think I'm going to Necro just yet. I think I'm going to play Shadowheart and Deathrite Shaman out. Finally, someone else on Kratz. I'm planning on playing Kratz sometime in the next couple of days. Yeah, we're talking Megalopolis. I don't know. I found it a very interesting movie. It sounded like somebody... Like, I described it as the film version of the chemicals that your brain produces when you're in your death throes. But then you actually manage to come out of it. I want to use this one. I mean, I can kill... No, I can't kill this. I could just play Necro here. And then deal with Wingus and Dingus later. That's probably the correct call. I'm just going to get this Necropotence down. Or Necrodominance. Is that the voice of experience? I have not been in my death throes. I would not compare it to There Will Be Blood. It's great. It's great. I recommend it. I genuinely recommend watching it. Although there are some decisions... I mean, for what it's worth, there are certain decisions... in regards to acting choices and casting choices that are both baffling and... I'm going to pay 5 here. That are both baffling and also just like you won't ever see this anywhere. I don't need this. I don't need that. I'm probably not going to Damnation anytime soon. Oh, if you like me on Showdown, you'll love me on the next 6 episodes of Showdown. I think the episode that got uploaded was a little out of order in terms of release chronology, but that's okay. That's okay. Ooh, Eldritch Evo. Interesting. Scary, but interesting. I do need to get this Ophiomancer off the table. Chandra's Showdown. Oh, I like their sleeves. They flap. Haywire Might. Hey, I wanted this. Oh, what's Showdown? North 100 Showdown, a Canadian Highlander throwdown. Is a online series where myself and Serge Jaeger play Canadian Highlander against each other. Oh, yes, a Nelson. My intention wasn't to forget Nelson. I think I might need the Augur if they're going to kill this Electro Dominance. Because now I am big. Okay. Bye-bye, Electro Dominance. Hello, my draw step. Ooh, Hunger Tide Rises. Interesting. This card does a lot. You know, this is going to seem incredibly aggressive. But I just need this Death Toucher off the table. So I can start gaining life with Shadowheart here. And I'm going to play the Darkstar Augur. I'm going to smack. And then we are going to play our Darkstar Augur with Offspring. Is what I want to do. I mean, I could Liliana and start trying to clean up the board. Liliana would let me deal with that. But I think I could just ride Shadowheart to victory. I'm at 15. I'm going to be at 16. With a 4/4 lifelinker in play. I can have 2 Bobs as a treat. Dockside Chef, huh? Can't believe they banned this in Commander. This is what people are angry about? Guy who only barely knows about Commander. Alright, here we go. Give me some good flips. I see you hovering. Yep. 6 damage. I'll take 6. Ooh. Ooh. Pearl Collector. I'm not even going to play these 3 drops. I'm going to play this 3 drop. This deck does have a reasonable amount of 3s in here. Not huge. Like, I don't think I'm overloaded on 3s. Like, I got them. Ooh, yeah. I like that this Necrogoyf just hasn't done anything. Do I want to do this? I don't really want to cast another creature because I might get hit by like a deluge or something. Joe Chill, good reference. Great reference. I get to perpetually give something lifelink. I like this card's art. It's very old school Magic. Not old school, but it's very like 2010s to 2012 era. Each player sacrifices a creature if you... Huh? Adam Driver is in this episode of Law and Order? I mean, I could just dome them out twice. That seems pretty good. But I want to perpetually give something lifelink. Oh. They make a snake. I reveal another 3-drop. Ooh, and a land. Let's go. Ooh. And a land. Whoa, Black Betty. And a land. I don't know how I lose here. But I don't think I lose if I Liliana the Snake. Rise of the Witch King? It's expensive, but it does a lot. For 4 mana. Yeah. They banned Jewel Burden Commander? When will these people stop? When will these people stop? Hi, Mulder. Hi, Bubba. Meow. 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 Oh. Oh. Why are speculators buying Armageddons? Why would you buy Armageddons? I mean, I know that Armageddon was specifically mentioned about power level stuff, but like, what? Is it because they expect there to be like tier 3 play or something? I don't. This is very weird. Commander specs are always funny. It's so fun. Just buy Grim Monolith. Just buy Grim Monolith, folks. You ever want to spec buy Grim Monolith. It sees play in Legacy. It sees play in Commander. It sees play in Cube. It sees play in Vintage. It is on the reserve list. Buy your Grim Monoliths. They're not going to ban it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they will. Who cares? See, that wasn't much of a match. Do you wanna fight again? You want to give it a run back? I'll give you a run back. $10. I mean, it's only like what, $250 or something. Start spending real money. Parrot, fight me. All right, no worries, CC Pyro. GG's. Yeah, are you yelling at me in my tracksuit? Are you yelling at me specifically because I'm in my tracksuit? Yeah. She's like a bull to the color red, but in this case it's baby blue. I don't know. How much is a Grim Monolith at retail? Let's look at cardkingdom.com/Wheeler. 250. Yeah, I'll keep. I got a 5-drop. I have 2 5-drops effectively. This Lively Dirge is a little awkward, but I kind of just like it as Shieldred number 2. Or the Big Pig number 2. Underground Mortuary. Which Big Pig is in black? I don't even know its name, but it's a big pig. It's a big pig from Bloomborough Alchemy. I will find it. Yeah. Putrefying Rot Boar. Rude. Yeah, to hell with the Dirge. I'm gonna grief them. Ooh. I think these are all kind of awkward. I think the Captain's more awkward than the Wandering Emperor. And then I can Fatal Push this. Huh? Oh, thank you. That's kind of important. I can Forage, exiling that. If they want, they can Emperor exile Viconia. I'm fine with that. Felia is so messed up. Yeah, the Rot Boar, biggest pigus. The large lad. Massive oinks. Oh no. I mean, I have to do this now. I think I have to respect this card. This card is messed up. Like, if I just play the Darkstar Augur here, they get to Sigardian Evangel, tap down my board, hit me, then make 2 more cats. And then it's tough, because then I can't Shieldred's Edict it. It's not great. Maybe this 5-drop should be turned into something else. Yeah, if I can't deal with this cat. Like, this matchup to me just feels like I'm on mono, kill everything. You know? I forget what the mono black version of this does. I'll draw a duplicate of target creature exiled with this into my hand. Ooh, I mean, I'll take a captain. I could exile the Pride, assuming that they might Wandering Emperor and exile my Viconia. I think I may exile the Pride anyways. But, like, one of the reasons to exile, like, if I assume they're going to Emperor exile Viconia, I want the Pride because they just have more cards that can bring back the Pride.
You are not much of a roadblock.
Alright, well, we've been missing our land drops. I will just play my flying creature so I can hopefully kill off the Wandering Emperor and draw an extra card. Need to hit lands. Or a Necropotence. Just Captain. Well, it creates a version into my hand. I think at this stage I'm okay. Oh, no, that's what they were doing.
Remember your training.
Here's my Ayara's Oaths. Enchantments are a little tough to deal with. I mean, if I find creature kill, then I can take care of this, but now we're just getting smashed.
Greet our enemy.
This is going to be a tough matchup because unless I draw Deluge or whatever, like, I don't have the tools to be able to deal with this. This card is kind of cracked. It's just so much. Deathrite Shaman, huh? I will play my Aclazotz. I should have maybe blocked with Oathsworn Champ. But I do feel like I'm on Toxic Deluge or Bust. Or Damnation. Something. I will probably preserve my life total because one of the ways that we can also get out of this is a Necropotence. Interesting. Interesting. So this doesn't change the fact of this doesn't really change the fact of what we need to find here. That's kind of cute synergy there. Well, perfect. I'm dead either way, unless they discard this Nightmare. But I'm dead here. Oh, they did discard the Nightmare. I mean, I might just still be dead anyways.
Still have much to learn.
I'm dead. I'm not dead. Or sorry, I'm dead if they keep the Nightmare because I think they just get to tap down my team. With Sigardian Evangel, they get to tap down my blocker. They can push through. I guess they can only push through 14 damage. Interesting. Attacking with just those two. I think I want to block here. Because again, I think one of the ways that we can win this game involves getting a Wrath effect. I think I'm just on chump block duty. It's not great. We haven't been able to get our draw engines up, whereas they have 2. Makes it a little tough. Oh, yeah. So then they bring back Evangel, tap down, and then... Bring back Evangel, tap down. Oh, they brought back Ocelot Pride. I think they can just kill me, right? So now I feel like I'm on... What's this do again? I think I'm on trading here, giving them fewer clues. Because I'm on Damnation or Bust at this point. And having a land is pretty good. All right, Damnation, Toxic Deluge, anything. Give me anything here. Land? Land? Can I interest you in a land? I got Damnation and Deluge. And Deluge. Sure. Novice Inspector. Let's go, Iara's Oathsworn. It's a Guardian of Angel. Damn. Oh, they're just letting me get in there. I'm just going to kill that. I could develop a Liliana, but I think I would rather catch them in a spot where I can dismember something and then Liliana. What you gonna find? What you gonna get? Ocelot Pride? Giant Killer. That's a bit of a pisser. I do think I'm in the market to just clear the board. Giant Killer's a bit tough. It's my Iara. Although, you know what? It makes them use all their mana. I think I'm actually okay with this. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with this. I could just hold this back, but use your mana. 3 mana to get this off the board is a lot of mana. I mean, mind you, in their deck, they can have like a 1 mana spell plus the Giant Killer, or just Giant Killer, kill it, play Giant Killer. My spot removal plan doesn't really work well against them. Against every creature bringing 2 bodies. This brought 2 bodies. I mean, I guess it only brought 1. Discarded Zoraline. If I don't attack, then they Giant Killer and attack here. Killing my Liliana. If I do attack, they're probably doing that anyways. So I've at least got a bunch of damage off of this Iara. So now they can crack a clue, Giant Killer this.
I'll take my zombies and leave.
Or they could just kill it and play it. Depending on what they want to do with this land. Ooh, a Pearl Collector. Swords would be terrible. Path would be acceptable. I'd take a Path. Getting up to 7 mana would be nice. I thought about not ticking the Liliana, but they're a deck that doesn't have a huge amount of lands. And so I kind of just wanted to, you know, get stuff out, but no. Yeah. This deck is, Parrot's deck is really tough to deal with. If you're a creature deck. Like, if you can't ignore what they're doing, which I can't, and if you're not like the blue deck, I don't know. Like, every time I fight them, when I'm not on a blue deck, I'm like, holy shit, how do you ever win? Like, how can I ever get out ahead of this? This is like impossible. But then when I fight them and I'm playing a blue deck, I'm like, oh, this is the easiest match of my life, you know? Like, it's like, all right, I'll just wrath your board, counter your things that I can't wrath, like, or spot removal efficiently. Yeah, like this is a good one. This is one of the ways that we can fight back. Is that we do, you know, we are a mid-range deck, but we do have sweepers here. But they have a creature land. I have a lot of life, though. They get back Sarah Paragon to get back something else, or they get back Zoraline to get back... I think you get back Zoraline to get back Ranger Captain to find a 1-drop, to find your Ocelot Pride, play Ocelot Pride, and then I'm dead. See, like, it's just I can't profitably do anything. It's tough. I'd be curious to see, or to hear from players that play aggressive decks, like, or like Gruul Monsters or whatever. Like, Boros, how does Boros aggro or Gruul Monsters fare against this? I mean, my... thought process is poorly. Wait, they didn't get the... I gotta imagine you get Ocelot Pride there. What do I want to exile? Planeswalker, sorcery. It's easier to get instants in here. Instant. Creature, sorcery land, just do that. Gruul Monsters is not a deck to play in Gladiator if you want to win. Yeah, but neither is the deck I'm playing, nor is the deck my opponent's playing. Right? I'd argue there are very few decks that you should play in this format if you want to win tournaments, which is an issue of the format. Isn't the answer just Jeskai? I don't know. These Jeskai lists don't look that good. Like, I was looking at the Jeskai list, I'm like, this just feels like worse blue-white to me. I guess they have high roll potential. There's so much high roll potential from Jeskai. Shots fired? What? No, it's just my opinion as an outside observer. All right, here we go. Toxic Deluge. Toxic Deluge. Well, it's a pretty good card. Needed it earlier. I think if we do want to stand a shot in this matchup, we do need to get a Necro down. Like, it's the only way that we can... I'm not even looking to trade profitably. I'm just trying to, like, keep my head above water. And I don't think that's possible there. GG's Parrot, WPs. I guess the Jeskai decks, to me, when I look at them, I'm like, oh, this is just blue-white, except you don't want to lose to a timer. You know? How is Sultai? Well, you have Psychic Frog, so that's pretty good. Chairbinger, please fight me. Let's do this.
How dare you?
No.
Nighthawk Wheeler. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for the 5 months. Have you drafted much of this set? Well, not this set. This isn't a set, but have you drafted much of Dusk Morn? Barrowglyph is not on Arena, no. Ooh. Well, we got a 1-drop. We got another 1-drop. Got some kill spells? Sure. I got 2 fetch lands. Uh-oh.
Eggs! Eggs! E-double-G-S eggs!
Mmm. It truly is Tracksuit Wednesday here. Gonna swords my evolved sleeper. Oh. I was gonna say they sure are bemoaning whether or not they want to deal with this card. Bop. Welcome back for the 44th month. What up? How you doing? How you been? Glad to have you, May. Say good to see you. Thank you for the support. This one. I do think Treasure Cruise or Mana Drain need to get cut. Mana Drain, Cruise, I don't actually mind Cruise as much as Drain, because I think that Gladiator as a format does struggle from not having recovery tools. I think that we have received a lot of very snowbally proactive cards, but we have not received, you know, a complementary set of reactive cards. We're slowly getting them, but I mean, Mana Drain is in a way one of them, but not in the way that is healthy, because it's fucking Mana Drain. Oh yeah, you can take that. I'm not doing shit with this hand. I certainly don't want to build to the board. And I knew they had a swords. Drawing a lot of lands here. Are they just Esper control? Oh, they tapped incorrectly. Oh no, opponent. I'm gonna play this and pass. I still just want to keep this up. I may use this to cash in this Dark Ritual. Yeah, that's fine. Unfort. So I think it's good. What I'm trying to get at is I think it is good to have recovery tools in the format. I think that is a smart thing to do. And Treasure Cruise is obviously a messed up magic card. I think I am going to just do this. Treasure Cruise is a messed up magic card, for sure. Yeah, sure, why not? If they want, they can mill this. If I keep it on top, they're more likely to mill. Oh, they're milling themselves. Oh, interesting. I am Ashiok, I guess. Do I even care about this card? Not a huge amount. I may ignore it. I guess I am a little worried. Cruel Ultimatum. Holy shit. Right. I think we played against this deck. Okay, I think I get it. Never mind. Treasure Cruise is terrible. They were down to 1 card and they just had... Interesting that they left Cruel Ultimatum in their graveyard? Yeah, time to ban crews. I think I will get rid of Ashiok. I'm a little worried about them fueling their yard for something else. Do I want to play the Stalker? Yeah, I think I want to play the Stalker. Yeah, they're probably going to Mizzix's Mastery, but I think that they've hardcast this card against me before. There we go. There's some red. I can just Scavengers it away, which is going to be my plan, but I didn't necessarily want to develop Scavengers to the board there. Oh, damn. So yeah, crews can be a little frustrating at times, but I think that, you know, I think Drain is more snowbally. The play patterns of it are kind of wretched, and yeah, there we go. Yeah, just not a fan. Okay, I've gotten rid of one of their big spells. I think I would want to get rid of Treasure Cruise next on attack. Lila. Whoa. It's not a magic card I expected to see. Oh, I could have played the Shadow Spear. But they don't know about it. But I should just play the Shadow Spear. But if they chump block, I think I'm okay with that. If they played this only to chump block, I'd be alright. Oh, they're just trading. That's fine. Fluting. No, mending. Gonna have to get rid of that Lorien reveal. No, I should. Well, damn, they're digging. They are digging. Trying to find spot removal. Did they get a copy of Mizzix's Mastery? All right. Attach it to my special little guys. I'll force the issue. You gotta do it. I don't care. We gotta do it. Do it now. I don't want them to do this with more flexibility. I am a little worried about getting hit with a Mizzix's Mastery. They don't have the red, but I mean, they have double red. Oh, I guess this is kind of a funny spot where if I had hit something else, it would have been too big for burn down the house. Gonna level with you. Did not expect burn down the house. You both discarded cut downs. That's funny.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Mm-hmm. No way. Ugh.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
I tire of adults pretending they know how to fix everything.
Why did they get a grown-ass man to voice a child version of Soren here? That's just the normal Soren voice actor. They didn't even sound young. They just sounded... Holy shit. Alright, well, a mostly creatureless deck. Not a good matchup for us here. One. Is there anything that I can get? I can get a Snapcaster Mage, right? Or did I exile the Snapcaster? They exiled Snapcaster. I can get Scavengers. Scavengers is going to hit them for a lot. Is there any way that I can disrupt the top card of their deck? I don't think so. But I am going to just exile this. I'm going to exile the burning down the house. And I guess like a draw spell. Right, I don't really want to give... I don't need to give lifelink or menace or whatever. Oh, I could get rid of this. Maybe I should get rid of this. This represents life gain. They can draw all the cards that they want if it's not going to do anything. I'm going to get rid of the Maestro's Charm. Put them to 1. So now they can't Deep Analysis or Mana Confluence. But I have exiled the cards from their graveyard. I also... no, they can still Mizzix's Mastery. They draw a shitload of cards. And the Path to Exile. But, like, they're at 1. Do I want to go for the throat here? I may kill my own, yeah, I may kill my own thing. They're going to draw so many cards. Wait, is it not? Mm-hmm. Discarded solved the equation. That's not bad. I got nothing. Discovery. Now I'm really kicking myself for not exiling the card that wasn't Faithful Mending. Because it would have saved me from burn down the house, which I wasn't thinking of. I didn't expect a deck that has access to the best Wraths to play an off wrath. But also them obviously being out one. But they have to discard in a hand size. We got cards that can just kill them. Oh, this deck should maybe play Unearth. I could see this deck playing Unearth. Maybe I should look to get a tutor in here. I could play Insatiable Avarice. And we're just drawing lands. All right. Yeah, they cast a Mizzix's Mastery. They overloaded it. No, because it gets brought back at the beginning of combat. Okay, maybe they targeted me with the wrong thing. 6? I could deal with that. All right, now we'll concede. I'll keep. We have the card. We have the card the deck's built around. I repeat. We have the card. Removal, not doing it. Here's a 2-drop. Am I getting spell snared? Am I getting hit? I would like to pay 1 life and draw 1 card. I could have paid 2. I could have paid 2. Whenever a boar you control attacks. Interesting. Biggest Pigus coming in. This Boggart Trawler's got to be pretty good in this matchup. Sweep. Cling to Dust can be helpful too. Scorching Shot. Sheesh. Show me what you got. Get this out of my face. Bam, bam. Tainted indulgence. Yeah, I missed that pig. The pig would have been so good here. This pig would have been so good. Would have been an incredible pig. You just watched Megalopolis last night, and I truly think it's one of your favorite films, complete and utter nonsense. There's it's kind of funny because the marketing for it and also just like some of, you know, the history of Francis Ford Coppola's films and the reception to them get brought up. Like there was an ad campaign about like how, you know, Coppola always being ahead of the game. Like people hated The Godfather, people hated Apocalypse Now, people hate, you know, that kind of thing. And it's just like, don't be an idiot. You should see this movie. And it's kind of dope. It's like, oh, okay. Like that's a huge fucking pop off, right? And it's just kind of funny because it also, that kind of marketing campaign also just mirrors what happens in the movie to an extent of being like, look, people in the current don't like it, but that doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter if you're beloved in the current, right? The objective isn't to be one, or what is even the quote? The objective isn't to be loved by the most common denominator, or to be a part of the most common denominator. I assume they've grabbed, I assume that they have grabbed a board wipe. I don't really want to play the Soothsayer. I want to play Liliana. And I want to do this. Yeah, it felt like it was a commentary on like, look, people have acted this way to my stuff in the past, right? But I don't give a shit about that. What I care about is passing it on, right? That's what's up. Exile that. What did I make you discard? What happened? Did I make you Was that Nexus of Fate? Where'd it go? Usually it shows you the thing. Discard these two. No, the land was discarded last time. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Oh, the brain surge. You got a Tidebinder? You can do that. Yeah, Nexus usually has the like, hey, I got shuffled in. But I made them discard a card, right? I ticked up. Very weird. But also Insatiable Avarice for Nexus doesn't do anything. I got a ship. Show me your secrets. Fuck. take the Pyroclasm, they got a K command. And then I can just Viconia my bat. They may just want to play Ashiok here. Or they just want a K command, kill this, make me discard something. And then if that happens, I am likely going to Viconia to get back my bat. Or I could just play Necro. That seems correct. It's a good card to draw. I am going to Necro not once, not twice. I'm going to do it 7 times. God, Necro Dominance is just so much easier. The quality of life is just so much. It's just much nicer. Ooh, Sorin. Sorin's a good one. Uh-huh. I think I'm just gonna play Sorin. Oh shit. I should have Necroed for 2 there. That's on Fort. I had Necro Dominance on the mind. I mean, I kind of know what I'm doing next turn. And if they Faithless Looting here, I think I'm okay with that. This card might be tough for them to deal with. It's got a big booty, so I call it big booty. Deep Analysis. Holy shit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this Damnation art is great. Although it's hard to beat the original. But they do a pretty good job. Fucking Lively Dirge. I need to get the Sorin flipped like ASAP. If I can get Sorin flipped, then I feel like I'm going to be in a much... Not that I feel unsafe in this position, but, you know. Like, they have to deal with this, and then they're going to have to deal with the Shieldred. But this is the... If this gets flipped, then I'm, like, really, really coasting. That's rude. I may just Lively Dirge and bring both them back. Or I could just exile it with Viconia. Get it back. 4 mana, bring back Sorin and Deep Cavern Bat seems pretty good. And I don't really need to Necro. I have plays that I can make and I'm hitting my land drops. I mean, I can just do all this. And then find something that I can Viconia. Like, do I just want to Viconia back Grief or Shieldred? Or I could just put Shieldred into play. There's a chance that putting Shieldred into play is just going to be better. I think I want these two, though. Because the bat feels pretty good here. I want that Bond of Insight. I don't really care about these other cards. Saddle up. All right. Oh, that's a good draw. It's a really good draw. Ahoy, EK, how you doing? How you doing? How you been? Everybody ride the Snorse. Bye-bye, Viconia. You were pretty cool. I'm gonna deal 5 to my own thing, gain 5, then go to the second main, transform Sorin, and then dome them out. What am kneel before your betters? Okay. We did the thing. We got out a Necropotence and we rode the Necro to victory. We did the thing! That's all I want to do in these decks. If I'm playing a deck or like a brew, I kind of just want to do what I've set, you know. It's like, hey, the deck is looking to do this. And then we set out to do that. We accomplished that. And it's like, great. That's what I wanted to do. I was thinking about doing that. The driving force behind playing this and doing this. I'll go first. Oh, I got a mulligan. Ooh, I'm gonna keep. A good Soul's Injured noise. I do an incredible, like, injured, like the souls, you know, like, oh, I got stabbed or whatever. You want to hear it? It's gotten to the point where it has like started, even if I'm not doing the souls meme, sometimes when I am just talking to other people or doing something, I will make a little bit of like a moan, like a oh kind of noise that sounds like the souls meme. But if I really want to do it, okay. You kind of got to get all the air out of your lungs. Oh. Not bad. Not bad, huh? Not bad. You gotta admit it's not bad. Pearl. Hey, I'm playing my pearls before swines. Good night, everybody. Good night. We did it. Damn, that was a good joke. Holy shit. No! Well, it was a good joke. Oh, I'm getting Jeskai. My ass is getting stomped. Here's my biggest pigus. Now it is a 4-drop without an ETB. Alright, well. Not much you can do about that. I'm going to cash this Dark Ritual for an additional card. And to also keep up mana. Yeah, give me these cards. It's a lot of 1-drops. Wow, I didn't get a double land. Bitter Triumph is the most awkward, so I'm going to get rid of Bitter Triumph. But this could be like Sorin and play a shitload of 1-drops. Why is the play pattern for Necro 8 instead of 7 there? Because there's a chance that I'm going to draw... I just want to look at more cards. And I don't want to draw too many cards because I don't want to discard a bunch of stuff and lose life unnecessarily. But by going 1 up, most of the time I can be like, yeah, I'm going to be discarding a shitload of... I'm going to discard at least 1 land, right? Ooh... Sorin. And then Nethergoyf, which means I have to do this now. Do I want to save these? I think I want to save these for a Sorin turn. I mean, here, when I'm a little more heads up about my life total, I'm going to just do that. This also just lets me play around a Spell Pierce. Yeah, save them for extort. So that I can keep using my Necro. I don't want to get trapped under my Necro, which we are dangerously close to getting trapped. They discarded Tajik. Interesting. I'm going to play into Bolt. The question is, do I want to play into Shocks? Yeah, I think I want to go to 1. So I don't think I'm winning if I don't. Okay. Well, we didn't draw any life gain, so we got to win with the tools that we have. But I think we can actually do that. I believe that I can win with the tools that I have here. I don't think it's going to necessarily be easy, but I think it's doable. They discarded the Tajik, which I was mostly playing around not losing to Tajik. But they discarded Tajik, so they pivoted. They must have sussed that I had something to deal with Tajik, and that the game just turned to be about something else. So now they're, I imagine, in a spot where they're just looking for burn. They just need to, they want to burn me out. Or cards to just invalidate my board. Yeah. Granted, in Jeskai, there's not that many cards. Yes. Maybe I need more life gain? This deck has a lot of life gain. Let me see your secrets. Well, you have Tamiyo and Brainstorm. I think I want to get rid of... I don't really want to spend mana on getting rid of the Tamiyo. They don't have a fetch land. I'm going to take Tamiyo. Do I like Metroidvanias? Maybe? I like Hollow Knight. Did they draw Memory Lapse? So I'm going to get Bezed anyways. I think I'm just going to pass here. No, I only have Indotha Triome, Overgrown Tomb, and the Surveil Land. And the Surveil Land, or sorry, the Tomb and the Surveil Land are just for Deathrite Shaman. But I also like having a, you know, other one. The Triome technically gives me another land to find off of the fetches, as well as technically it can provide an activated ability for the Pearl Collector. I just wanted one more card like that. I have removal. I might put more surveillance in this deck, though. I'm not playing Witch's Cottage. They drew a Volt. They drew into Swords and Bolt naturally. Okay, then I'm gonna pass. So I need to fight over this Tameo.
Nothing like warm tea and a fascinating
That is kind of fucked up that they naturally drew into Swords and Bolt. Because with the Brainstorm and the Dovin's Veto, I can't be the one to take the first play. Although I think I just lose this game. They fire back with Dovin's Veto. I have to fire back with this. And then if they have another spell, then I'm just dead. Nice draws. Nice fucking draws. Nice draws, dude. Holy shit. I mean, yeah, I guess that's why Jeskai's the best deck. If you draw like that, that's fine. Do they spell the American way? Play good, draw good. Yeah, but did 2 out of 3 of them have to be from Alpha? Theater? Maybe I should just play all of the... Like, I can't actually see myself using Demo Field and stuff. And even Fountain Port. Like, I could just play all of the Surveil lands. That might be better. And then play Late Line Binding. Do I want to play Witch's Cottage? I think I could play Witch's Cottage. Cottage is kind of interesting. Maybe this deck isn't a Witch's Cottage deck. It might be a Gate deck. Or a Bog deck. Or a Baron Moor. I am cutting a green source. I don't think that matters, though. We could be a Dust Bowl deck. That's kind of funny. Or I could just play play 36 lands plus 2 middle double face cards. Could even add a third. Could add a Hagra Mauling. Could add a Malakir Rebirth. Oh, I want to add Unearth. Yeah, maybe I should just do this. Alright, let's try that. I think this is what I want to do. I think that this is what I want to do. Guess who just got their COVID and flu shots? Lucky. I need to actually do that as well. I need to get my updated shots before I go to the United States of America. Just a log. Fight me. Alright, there you are. I've got this song stuck in my head. from I listened to the Danny Brown JPEG Mafia album for the first time last week, called Scaring the Hose. Ooh. I go first? Yeah, I'll keep. I don't even think I want a ritual just yet. Oh. Maybe I want to ritual out Kalitas? That sounds kind of hot. Cut down their first thing, ritual out Kalitas. Or I could save the cut down till after I Kalitas. I might even just sign in blood next turn. Perfect. At this point, I don't know the names of the tracks that well, except for, what is it? Garbage Pail Kids and God Loves You. But I can I think I can vaguely guess where it is. I mean, I know where it is in the, like... Are they reanimating? Here's my Kalitas. Here's my Clint Eatswood. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. I still think one of my favorite hip-hop beats is Ain't It Funny, which is a Danny Brown track. With the brass, it's so fucked up. The song is so good. Ooh, we got to flip Soren? Okay. No neck, no back, and certainly no or my crack. No, I don't want Ain't It Funny by Jennifer Lopez. I want to find out who produced Ain't It Funny off of Atrocity Exhibition. Oh, Paul White and Danny Brown produced it. Ooh, Collector's Vault. It's kind of spicy. If I flip this into open removal, it's kind of sus. Weird order of operations, but I wanted to make sure that all of this got dealt with. I don't want to leave that Malcolm on the board. And so, but like now it's like, okay. Now I can see what's up. Holy shit. I'm going to get rid of that Bogart Trawler, I think. Trawler is kind of annoying. I don't really want them to... I mean, they were going to put it in the yard anyways. Good brass is so nice. Oh, yeah. What the fuck? Terror of Tawashi? What the hell is this card? It's Sorin fodder is what it is. The plan, the question is, do I want to? I don't need to sign in blood. Although, mind you, if they killed my Sorin in response to me gaining the life, that'd be pretty brutal. Dredgeless Dredge? Yeah, you can play Dredgeless Dredge. There's some cool versions of it. I think that Delirium list I played is pretty great. A lot of fun. A lot of customization open. God, there are more movies that I want to watch right now. It's a great time. It's a great time to watch movies. There's just some good shit out there right now. Or at the very least, interesting stuff. How was Megalopolis? It was great. Ooh, what are you casting? I might just flare. Oh. Choose a creature. Wait, you're going to Damnation? That's fine. This should exile the Tali. Right? This is going to exile the Atali. So I don't care about this as much. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to have goodies. They're probably going to have goodies too. They got this Conspiracy Unraveler they can bring back. They could get my Emperor of Bones. They could bring back my Clint Eastwood. We got them Dobbs if they go for the Clint. Oh, right, you get 2 of these things. I forgot you got 2 of these things. Oh, wait. Everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. I see a line. I got a dope line. I got a dope line. Everybody shut up. Quiet. Okay, sick. Check it. Check out this line, baby. Check out this line. Yeah, you could draw some cards. Woo! Side and blood lethal. Ooh. Oh, I love Sign and Blood lethal. What the fuck is this? No exclamation mark. I do want to see the substance. I would like to see the substance. I would like to see Speak No Evil in theaters. I'm gonna be shipping this. Oh, it's not a re-release. It's a new film entire. It's a remake. Wait, what? Oh, it's an American remake. Oh. You should just watch the original one. I mean, this one might be good too. I don't know. It is starring Scoot McNairy. I'm gonna keep this. Gonna want a bunch of swamps. Scoot?
What Ben Wheeler? Abusing magic.
Yeah. How dare you?
No.
IOK. Alaric, welcome to the stream. Thank you for supporting the channel and subscribing. Glad to have you on Mesa. Good to see you.
Let the
How are
sun
you doing?
shine
How have
upon
you
this
been?
Lord of Cinder.
I think I want to take this Whale of the Forgotten. I could take the Ancient one. This card just doesn't look that good to me. Looks like it's pretty reasonable to kill. I could take Duress, but I actually think I want them to Duress me because these cards are not great against what they have. I mean, if they play out like a Looter or whatever, I'll still have one of them. Do I think Marina Vandrel would make for a fun... be fun for Enchantment Reanimator? What format are we talking here? Also, Obscura V, back for the second month. What up? How you doing? How you been? Thank you so much for all the support. Glad to have you. Good to see you. Wait, what? The guy who had a bomb in his wheelchair in Batman v Superman? I just know him as the guy from Halt and Catch Fire or True Detective. Hell of a name. Scoot McNairy. Uh-huh. This time it'll be targeting me. Good card in this matchup. Happy to be here. Rough week, but having a good time. Just under the 100 showdown, and you said to give you money. See, it works! It works! Thank you for the support. I'm sorry that you're having a rough week. I get what that's like right now. But I'm glad that you are enjoying yourself here. I mean, I should just get this card going, right? Gonna get rid of this. It's not a permanent for the ancient one, but I'm just trying to think of like Snapcaster Mage or like Vohar and stuff. I want to see that Transformers movie. I've heard very good things. Mind you, that is all... I don't really understand why Twitter's For You is so keen on just, like, getting me to watch... or, like, Twitter's For You is, like, not great. Oh, fuck. I didn't think that you could do that immediately. Well, I'm going to take 8 here. I'm going to exile Fury and Valgaboth. And then pass. Yeah, but the For You just keeps sending me accounts that are like really into children's animation. And I don't entirely know why. Not anime, but like they're just really like, hey, you want to watch Gravity Falls? And I'm like, no, I really don't. I'm sure it's good, or you know, yeah, I bet it's better than other stuff. But I gotta tell you, really don't. Also, I'm the Shieldred player. Don't you ever forget that. Oh, fuck. All right, no, this was right. For a second there, I'm like, wait, why am I attacking into this? I'm like, no, hold on. Like, I've got nothing against people that's their whole shit. But I have never once expressed that that was my shit, nor do the people I follow reflect that. And I will say, 9 times out of 10, it's mostly annoying to see. But that 1 time out of 10, I get people being like, no, you should actually see this movie. I like your outfit and glad you're supporting your career. Thank you, George. Of course, this is why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for you, babe. I'm doing this all for you. I mean, truthfully, if you got a connection, if not, if nobody really cares, nobody inside Adidas really cares about the well-being of their company, they could throw it all away and sponsor me. I will just wear tracksuits every stream. Give me 5 different colored tracksuits. Going out like a true red player. GG WP just a log. Go full Italian. All right. There we go. I gotta deepen this V. How do I do this? I can't show nip on camera, but I could do that. Does that count? I need a gold chain. Glad I got to do one sick thing. It did catch me completely off guard. Do the hand movement? What are you talking about? What are you talking Weirdo of Oz, please fight me. I could have 5 full body tracksuits and just wear them for every stream. And I could even color coordinate them. I can get one for every color of Magic. Get a black one, a red one, a green one, a white one. Be beautiful. Ooh, I'm going to keep this. But I am going to run to the washroom real quick. 1 sec. Have to run to wash. BRB. Where's the colorless one? That's the bonus tier. That's the Patreon bonus tier. Hello. One-way dialogue. Oh, I see. Oh, play an ad, Banana? I mean, I could have ran ads. No, I couldn't, because they ran ads too recently. Whoa. Oh, are we incarnating? We might be playing Incarnation. Very exciting if that's the case. Shart? Oh, Shadowheart. I see. I just want to get up the pressure. Should I play Baldur's Gate 3? Oh. Should I stream Baldur's Gate 3? I mean, that's what I could do. Do you want to? I mean, everybody I know wants to. That's a lot of emphatic yeses. How much is it? Let me see how much it is. It's a lot of talking, so you wouldn't like it. Now, hold on, Angel. Hold on. I enjoy talking in games. Now, the context that you're working off of was I got a lot of proper nouns thrown at me. This card's kind of sick. Holy shit, they had the royal roll. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. The 1-mana gotcha cards are really powerful if you are behind on lands. There's no Aldous Reborn in here. There could maybe be Cruelty of Gix, but I feel like the backseating would be insane. Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. It's still $80. $80. When are they releasing? Yeah, it's $80 Canadian. When are they going to release the Mahjong Balatra already? Yeah, $80. All right, well, we lost to the royal treatment. Unfort. Worth every penny. I'll think about it. I'll keep this. Oh, I had a revelation earlier this week as well. What the hell is all this? I mean, not much of a revelation, because I already felt like this. But the more I've been thinking about it, and the more I realized that I had been unfollowing and unsubscribing to a lot of channels on YouTube. And that I had been, I mean, it's additional pressure. Maybe it's fine. Nah, we can do better. And then I just totally forgot about the DLC and whatever. But I think I'm an Elden Ring hater. I think enough time has passed, enough reflection has passed, I've played it enough where just like, it only took me, God, I don't know how many hundreds of hours. It only took me 300 hours to realize I really dislike Elden Ring. And I think, yeah, I found it too much of a departure from what I enjoyed the most out of the Soul series. And that's fine. What does this thing do again? It's all life total. Tied for the... Well, wait. Attacks player with the most are tied for the most. I make a vamp, and attacks while I have the most, I draw cards. Interesting. So maybe it would have been better to Erebos' intervention to get up. I could have fetched an Erebos. I should have read this card. I kind of want to play this thing. Yes, there is a spinning rat. Peak Dark Souls opinion haver. Yeah, I am of the my Dark Souls rating system is fucked. Is there something specific I didn't like about it? I don't like the open world nature of the game. I did not like the pacing of a lot of the game, especially. I know that for an open world game, what the hell does pacing mean? But you know, there's like an idea of how. Oh, sorry, 1 second. So let me read this card. Attacks while I have the most life, or I'm tied for the most life. I kind of want to dismember. I'm going to trade so poorly with all these cards. It's going to fucking rule. Yeah, give that sanguine bond. This rules. Yeah, I just find that it was too awkward to play if you were looking to be a completionist. Too slow to play if you were looking to just, like, you know, do the things that you typically want to do in these kind of games. It just not my jam. Not my jam. Oh, yeah, I forgot that this makes a thing. Well, I get to at least hit them with a bunch of sanguine bonds. Seems like I'm arguing a 9.7 out of 10 out of 10, though. No, God, no. I don't think that card is even close to being a 10 out of 10. Not at all. Yeah, I feel like it is a game that is a little confused about it wants to be at times, a bit too bloated. No Elden Ring? No, yes, I'm talking about Elden Ring. Hi. Am I gonna do this against this? Oh, I said card. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. I got one card in hand. Do I really want to go all in to try and kill this? I don't need to. I don't think that a card is a 10 out of 10. Oh, yeah. Well, you'll have to excuse me for thinking about cards while I play my card game. It's better for me to do this, actually. Because if they have a protection spell... Yeah, Oh, this didn't gain me life. Trying to think of where I should start with Elden Ring. The point being is that I found it too much of a departure. I found it too bloated. It was too bloated. I found the combat to be somehow more boring than Dark Souls 3. When you are on rails, or even if you try experimenting with other stuff. And I say that with Dark Souls 3 being my second favorite entry into the series. Ooh, I mean, this is a lot of lands, but we have a Surveil land and I have card draw that they can't 1-for-1. I think I'm keeping this. Mass Lost, welcome back for the 65th month. 65 months sure is a lot of bananas. Yeah, you're telling me. Thank you so much for the support. I hope you're doing well. I hope the fall is a beautiful one. Don't know what I'm saying. But thank you so much. Ooh. This Kami seems like it's going to cost me... I mean, it's funny to put Kami in the yard. They're like, it's better than yours. I mean, I guess I can just get rid of Entity Tracker if I want here and not have to worry about that.
And that's no regular monkey.
I don't need that.
His name's
Play
Wheeler.
this.
He's a trained duelist.
Corfox, thank you for the 100 bits. I get the appeal of Elden Ring, and I like what it did to try and become more... become an easier entry point into Souls games. But I don't like the way that the gameplay has changed over the years. I don't like the play patterns that Elden Ring tends to reinforce. Yeah. I much prefer the more pensive approach to fights that you can find in Demon Souls, or even in Dark Souls 3, which I will, you know, I'll slam it. I do think that there are more, like, there are certain fights in Dark Souls 3 where, like, you have to be patient, where you have to, you know, like, play the game. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. But that is 3 cards a turn. I don't think I'm griefing here.
You deal with this annoyance.
Very refreshing to hear someone else say these thoughts out loud. I'm glad of it. I took my time, right? What does this card do? Note the most prevalent target creature you control fights a creature I control? Whoa. You're attacking me? Attacking me? You must be attacking me. There's nobody else here. I'm taking it. What play patterns? Because the play patterns of how you deal with some of the harder enemies, or the like scarier enemies that you are going to run into, right? Like, you can argue that these games allow you to have different build paths, to have different itemization and whatnot, but realistically, because of the speed in the combat in a lot of boss fights, as well as like how some areas make Dark Souls 2 blush when it comes to enemy placement, you are kind of just pushed into playing one of two ways, unless you are not like other than like you're pushed into playing one of two ways. Although I will admit that there are other ways that are more like challenge run-esque that you can approach the game with,
I bring my own.
that I don't like. I don't like them. I do not enjoy them. I do not enjoy what they reward compared to the previous combat systems. There's no way these are going to kill me, right? Alright, one time don't kill me. Oh no. Oh, thank God. Here's a lifelinker. Here's a lifelinker. Here's a dork. No, not even about the jump attack. Truthfully, I probably should have picked a better time and day to talk about this, but we were on the topic of Baldur's Gate 3. Classic. We're on the topic of Baldur's Gate 3. I may just die here. Oh, never mind. Well, no, hold on. I could reveal virtue. Okie dokie. Artichoke. GG WP. Catching a stream. Yeah, it's at a very weird hour. I gotta stop. I gotta fix my sleep schedule. It is out of control. I should go sleep. Ah, see? Literally everybody's fixing their sleep schedule. Have a good one. GG's. WP's. Let's find where my thing is so I can challenge more people. GCU, please fight me. It's 12:40? Wait, are you not American? Don't take that the wrong way. I know that's very rude to say. Oh, you live in Iceland. Wait, and you're also German. Ooh. This hand is dope. This is basically, if this hand had a Necropotence, local streamer admits to American bias. Wait, I literally apologized for insinuating somebody was American. I mean, most streamers that stream at this time and in English do garner a larger American audience or North American audience. Let's just get this stalker big and strong. Ramp. How come I'm allowed to apologize? Canadian. Let's go stalker. me seeing my favorite Tarkovsky film. Let's go stalker. Woo! Oh shit. Well, I'm just on mono kill all your creatures. I'm an aggro deck. Add a bananas redemption. Wait. Root Potato, what do you mean? You want a redemption? You want people to be able to pay money to play an ad? We just played an ad. This stream plays the lowest amount of ads possible. Twitch even tried to get me to up the amount of ads. They're like, hey, we recommend you play 8 minutes of ads. Unbelievable. For honestly, not that much money. You got bananas. Well, I could stream more Cube if they bring it back. When they bring it back. Wandering Emperor? Yeah. I could have maybe griefed before.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Pre-combat grief.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
But we also have the Hive of the Eye Tyrant that can deal with this. Ooh. If we gambled more often. Don't we gamble a lot? Us poor underserving types appreciate your ad-based mercy. I mean, I do need to run a minimum amount of ads as per the partner agreement. I try to run as little as possible. I recognize that there are folks that, you know, cannot. I recognize that there are folks that, you know, cannot afford to sub. And so I try not to push subscribing onto a lot of people. I should. All these things I should do, and they'd be more beneficial to the actual dollar amount. But if you couldn't tell by the fact that I started my stream at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today, as opposed to 11 a.m., yes, I disable pre-rolls, Hershey Bar. I actually have pre-rolls disabled entirely. But that's like just 3 minutes or something. Yeah. I hate it. I hate it. I hate advertisements so much. And despite the fact that this is part of, you know, my job and I probably should run more, I try to create an environment here that extends to certain business decisions that if I were a viewer, I would enjoy, you know? That's why I try to be more chill, you know, just like we try to vibe a lot of the time. And we also try to make it, you know, how much do I hate them? I fucking despise them. But I like trailers. I like movie trailers. This is the duality of man. But I hate ads. I'm not buying your shit. What are you, nuts? What are you, out of your gourd? I'm going to keep this Toxic Delugi. I think I'm just going to Delugi. On YouTube though, YouTube VODs, I do play a bunch of ads. I will admit that. I play a bunch of ads on the YouTube VODs. But also they can just be skipped if you're well, if you use an internet browser. The toxic sound effect, the bubbling noise. I'm fine playing the Preacher here. I was expecting them to go a bit more wider than they did. No. This thing costs 4 to equip. 3 to equip? Yeah, that's fine. I know that they get to draft some cards, but I don't think I care about those cards. I could have also played Misery Shadow here. I'm like setting up to like Deluge and then Pig. Don't think I want to overextend though. Now I want to rewatch Stalker. I haven't watched Stalker in like, I guess 12 years, maybe more. It's a good movie. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. 79, 78? Something like that. Ooh, that crab is mad. But also I could just take a hit. I haven't seen Solaris. Truthfully, I haven't watched much Soviet oh, I thought they blocked. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just pass. I haven't watched too much Soviet cinema. I mean, I've watched the stuff that I watched the stuff that gets like kind of popular among like film Twitter and stuff. Scale Soul, no. What the fuck's this do? Damage? Holy shit. What? What is this card? what the hell is this card? I mean, it's something that I'm gonna have to flare a Malice. This thing's scary. I could have played the Evolve Sleeper so I could flare that. Maybe I should have done that. So many movies out there. I know, it's great. It's like the best hobby you can get into because there's just always something to do. And it's free. Most of the time. Certainly is if you know what you're doing. Do you want to pay 2 so that I take 2? Because I'll do this. So I never realized how much this card looks like it's just flipping the bird. Why is Misery Shadow just flipping the bird? Alright, well. My Deluge plans are off. It's not happening. Mostly because I haven't drawn lands to like try and build up to maybe even Deluge and play a Sleeper. I just killed one of you. Alright, this is a great... now we can Deluge. I would love to maybe draw a land here. No, not going to draw a land, huh? I was thinking about making a Letterboxd account. Other content creators, they're just on Instagram. They're on, they're on other places. That's where they're doing their social media. Me on Letterboxd. Just like... Do we play lands in this deck? Yeah, we got a couple. Oh, this is gonna fucking suck. Unless I can get this pig down. If I can get the pig to hit the table and survive. But this is kind of being the story of this card, is that it hits the table and then they hit me with the swords, which is wild. But they just didn't want to use any removal on previous things. Who's Cosmonaut Marcus? Is this somebody in the film Solaris? Now that I'm looking this up, this looks up my alley. Ooh. Are they getting their own biggest pigus? Are they getting another copy of the black? No, they got their own pig. They got their own big pig. Don't biggest pigus me and then kill my pig. Please. I don't think I'm going to sign in blood here. Sweep. Oh, maybe I should have got rid of Sleeper, because then I could sign in blood for lethal. We did get to hit with the pig, and it was good. My favorite verse from the Bible. He hit with the pig, which was good. Oh, yeah. You want to get another blade? You want to get another goat? Actually, Cryptic Coat with Sculpting Steel rules, right? Because you just get to keep making... Like, you play it, copy the thing, pay 2 to return it. He does movie reviews. Somebody's put... yeah, sure, you can like it. Your cards are going to hurt you so much. They got to get with the double block. I'm going to get the face down card first. Lightning bolt. Oh, I've seen this one. Right. I don't know if this is the kind of mentality I really want to... I don't know. Personally, I think I'd rather have a bit of a critical relationship with my art. I mean, I'm sure there's more. I'm sure that he provides genuine genuine constructive context for certain things, but I don't know. Seeing stuff like that just makes me want to roll my eyes. I don't even have enough to Deadlands the Ocelot Pride. Oh, and this flies. Oh. I mean, do I just want to put another thing in here? Not really. I think I'm just playing Deathred Shaman and passing. Oh, they have a Dragon Wing Glider. Pretty good Magic card. Everything Everywhere All at Once was a pretty reasonable movie that got wickedly popular, and it's not a bad movie. I would even go as far as to say it's a good movie. But the reaction to it was not surprising. It is definitely, there is a specific type of person that would be really attached to this kind of movie. Oh shit. I'm just gonna lose to this. Wait, how do they get... Oh yeah, they sculpting steeled it. I'll take the damage. Didn't hold a candle to Transformers Dark Side of the Moon. I'm just going to lose to this Ocelot Pride. Hopefully we can stay alive long enough to get that Sanguine Bond. Oh. Like, I enjoyed it. I liked certain themes that the movie was trying to, you know, push. Oh, yeah, I'm just getting fucking blown up.
We'll sing the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see?
Thank you for the raid, Krim. How are you? How was the stream? Hope it was cool and good. Oh. Can I do anything here? Take 11. I think I'm on the take it all and then try to kill them on the crackback. Kona. Oh, the dog? What is the dog doing? Oh. This has been a real slog. Also, this just invalidates the Graveyard Glutton. Maybe I should have blocked. I can at least kill the Ocelot Pride. But I don't think I can afford to do so now, because I need this as a blocker. I mean, I'm just dead, right? I'm Dobbs on board. I was Dobbs on board either way. Yeah, I'm Dobbs on board either way. Unfort. Really need to hit our 4th land for, well, most of the game. We're playing Gladiator, by the way. And we're also talking movies, I guess. I liked what that movie was trying to... I liked a lot of the themes of the movie. I found the presentation to be not great. And I feel like it undersold a lot of moments when it didn't need to. And I feel like there are a lot of great moments that got swept away by other, like, kind of tonal whiplashes and shifts. We're done. Everything, everywhere, all at once. I don't know. I feel like it's a movie that I have had to talk about in very defensive terms a lot, which is wild because, like, I'd give it, like, a solid, like, you know, it's like a solid, in my opinion, you know, it's like a solid, like, 7.5 or 8 out of 10. I haven't watched any of the Apes movies. I heard they're good though. I've heard they're good. The new ones. I haven't watched any of the new ones. I have heard they are good. Playing Ragavan? The Nimble Pilfer? Kind of want to push them to Path to Exile this. Like I may long goodbye this. That's probably the plan. This 2/3 holds down the fort pretty well. Wild Robot. I heard Wild Robot was pretty good as well. Not watching ape movies seems like it could hurt my brand. Yeah, I guess you're right. All right. I'm going to do that anyways. We're not at casting this yet. Let me add him. Let me add him. I watched Boy and the Heron somewhat recently. The dog? What is the dog doing? Oscar bait movie, Venom 3. That's another movie that I haven't watched. I haven't watched the Venom. I haven't watched any of the Venoms. Although I've heard the first two are genuinely like fun. Like they are worth watching. You will not feel like you have wasted your time if you watch them. They're terrible, but I love them. I mean, if they're entertaining, that's all that matters. Well, it's not all that matters, but it is pretty gosh darn important. I've just been on a kill your creature game plan without any real pressure on my end. I guess I will get rid of this. I can kill their next two cards. Importantly, I can kill this card. The first two are classic, so bad it's good kind of vibes. Krim, have you seen... Ooh, I'm just going to blank you because you don't have a bridge, right? Krim, have you seen Megaopolis? You should see Megaopolis. There's no way. You don't have another spell. You have Ephemerate? Oh, why? I feel like I get trolled by Ephemerate so much. I think I have to take 4 here. This is wild. I think I lose now because of Ephemerate. I genuinely enjoyed Megalopolis. I would recommend it. I'm not blocking yet. Holy shit. I'm on 36 lands. Like, I have too few lands. Fuck. Okay. The marketing of critics will say this is bad is bold. Oh, I loved it. All right. I have drawn 4 lands in a row and would like a run back. No, I genuinely think it, well, good. The way I described it was, I don't know if it's a good film, but it might be a great film. It might be something that there are a lot of good movies that I have seen, but I don't know if I'm going to be thinking about them 5 years from now. I will not be, I will certainly be thinking about Megalopolis 5 years from now. Yeah, game 1 didn't hit any lands. Game 2 hit all the lands. Classic. Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering. That Ephemerate was wild. Need to shuffle better. Okay. I do like that it revs its engine. Playing Gix. Ooh. How has Necro Dominance felt? Great. Oh, I guess I should have attacked before playing the land because I may draw a Surveil land. Megalopolis, the reverse room. I wouldn't put it in that category. I'm gonna play Necro. Yeah. Gonna get rid of this under DZ. Gonna get rid of this Go for the Throat. And honestly, probably Darkstar Augur here. Because my game plan is find children. I sincerely do not believe that Megalopolis should be categorized as a so bad it's good film. I think it is, I mean, it's hubris at its finest. Oh, fuck. It's the wrong Necro. No. Right, I played the wrong Necro. Oh, I keep doing this. I'm attacking. Okay. I mean, this is pretty bad now that I'm recognizing this, but how bad could it be? We got Necro Dominance. I mean, it's pretty bad. But I don't think I would have actually used any of the other cards. This, and maybe this. Honestly, Bitter Triumph is a little awkward. It's probably these. Oh, I only need to discard 2. Yeah, these 2. No, I had Dirge with the original Necropotence. These 2 cards, I get them so mixed up because in my head I'm like, yep, this is Necropotence. But it's not exactly. What is happening in this art, by the way? Where are we? Oh, it's Uro? Oh, he looks sick. I didn't even know he was sick. Or Croxa. Ooh. Big pig. Sweep. Please let me flip this pig. Or let me Aquazots. Huh? What the hell is this? Yeah, I mean they've already discarded Lightning Helix. They could have exactly Lightning Bolt or Foundry Helix. 83. 6 cards out of 82. Yeah, let's just go for it. Jesus Christ. Oh, they have to activate this as a sorcery. I need to be a little heads up about this Cave of the Frost Dragon, though. Go to damage. You got a swords? Oh, you know what's showing in one of my theaters? My theaters. Oh yeah. It's what? Buster. Oh. What's his name? Holy shit, did I just get got? I feel like I got trolled. I feel like I just got trolled. God, what the hell is his name? Yeah, this pig's getting kind of tossed around. Why can't I remember the guy's name? Tony Hall? Tony Hale? Tony something. Yeah, I'll keep. Let's play Shadowheart. At a local theater, they're playing Metropolis, the anime film from 2000 and nothing, maybe 2001.
May our axes strike as one.
May your what do what? We kill this to Johnny. Wait, don't. Not the furry hunks. They're back. There was also a Gundam film. I was supposed to tell Ian that they're airing a Gundam film. Sorry, if I would feel bad if I didn't let Ian know that they're playing actual factual Mobus. Oh fuck, it's tonight. Time to end and go watch Gundam. I haven't gotten into Gundam. I've thought about it quite a bit. Oh, you have to have 13 or less life? What the fuck is this card? Another day, another land not drawn. Were you aware? The bat. Get this out of here. Maybe this deck needs another Wrath? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what this deck, where it's really struggling. It's struggling to untap with a life gain card. That's what it's doing. I believe so. Yes. What is with this Golem art? I'll trade for this Drake. This Drake's going to get out of hand real quick. Life is pain. Case of the Filched Falcon. Okay. Oh my god, it's literally in 30 minutes. Wait. No, I've been lied to. Vancouver. Maybe. Yeah, go to attack. Do whatever you gotta do. I think I'm gonna make them sack the cat. Sly Cooper? Why would I stream Sly Cooper? I saw ad. Sorry, I need to figure out whether or not people are whether or not there is Gundam to be watched. I think I'm doing this. I think I'm grabbing this blade hold cleaver. Still think I'm grabbing this blade hold cleaver. I think this deck's bad. I think my deck's bad. I think there's something here, but I think I would want to be more colors than just mono black. Or maybe be a bit more controlling. I don't know. But that's my read. My read is, I think this deck is bad. Uh-huh. Time to beep beep with my revealing eye. Who at Lure has PlayStation nostalgia? I mean, Graham is probably the best one to try and convince. I played, whatchamacallit? I played like Jack and Daxter when I was younger. Does that count? Jack and Daxter? I'm not going to block. I am, however, going to Flare of Malice. Should this deck be playing Chupacabra? I think this deck should maybe be playing Chupacabra. Because, like, how do I can't dirge for, I don't think I can dirge for anything relevant here. I mean, I can dirge for Nighthawk Scavenger. I guess this gets my eye back as well. That's kind of nice. But Shieldred just leaves me Dobbs. No, I have Nintendo nostalgia. I mean, if I'm going to have nostalgia. Oh, they're going to draw us cards? Ooh. I could have fetched in response, but then if they find a way to get rid of the scavenger, I'm in not a great spot. If they want to kill this, they have to cauldron this. Damage. Yeah, because it doesn't work even if I don't block. That's fine. You can kill my Concealing Courtyard. Alright, let's just find a kill spell for the clue. Clue spell. A Killual spell. Thank you. Then we crunch. I'm kind of shocked that actual Vampire Nighthawk is not on Arena. It's not the most powerful thing in the world, but it feels like something they would have put into like one of the Jumpstart sets or Jumpstart, that's what they're called, right? The Jumpstart sets. Or just like they just throw it into some package because people love Vampire Nighthawk. Truthfully, like the only game, non-Magic games that I have planned to play is I still think I want to do my walking tour of Lordran for Dark Souls. And I could probably play Balatro. I'm going to keep this, but I'm not going to be so tied to this like I was last time. You said you were going to fix your sleep schedule a while ago, so I dipped assuming you were done for the night. No, I meant that in like a general kind of I need to do this thing. I was going to Bowmasters, but they played another 1-drop. Pre-combat. So I'm going to do this instead. I mean, if we're getting vampires and elves and I forget what they put in white. Is white cats or soldiers? Tail as old as time. Yeah, cats. Then, like, we're probably getting a blue one and a red one, right? And I think that they would be pretty, like, what are you going to do for red? So it's probably goblins. People love goblins. Goblin sells packs, unless it's, like, dragons or something. Because now they make cheaper dragons. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have pro collected and clung to dust. Weird way of saying it. I could have clinged. I think I just want to cling to find that what's its nuts. Is everything getting blown up? Clug to glub. I could have blarged to flarg. Don't really need to play out an extra threat. Might even just activate this castle. No. Come on, Sanguine Bond. We got 3 of them in the top 15. Unfort last game there. Unfort. If they'll make that many? Yeah, but you can make cards that care about dragons and whatnot. I don't know. I'd be interested to see what blue is. Fairies are kind of hard to design to not be shits. Especially in like a beginner set. Merfolk I could see. Merfolk also makes sense if they tried to like extend the like Merfolk makes sense if they tried to extend the life cycle of standard to include all the merfolk that we received in like Dominaria United and stuff. Could be wizards though, who knows. GG's, GCU, WPs. I'm gonna call it there. Now I should actually keep my sleep schedule in mind. I know it's a bit of a shorter stream here, but I really need to stop waking up at a double-digit hour. I need to wake. I used to wake up at like 8:30. I've been waking up at 11 and going to bed at like 2, and that's not great. And I have to get shit done. I gotta go grab groceries and stuff. This deck sucked. I mean, it didn't suck, but it was like, there were definitely spots where you're like, oh, I can't do anything here. I'm just having a hard time doing anything profitable. Obviously when we drew the Necros, it was pretty good. But even then it was just like, we didn't have the density of things to start gaining us life or to reliably kind of like really start schmooving with them, which is a little awkward. I don't know. I would like to play more with Necros, but I don't think this is how I would want to approach it. But thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I will be streaming again tomorrow with a different deck for a much longer time, but I wanted to make sure to at least get in today. Please go see Megalopolis and report back and let me know what you thought. We got a YouTube, we got a Discord, we got a Patreon, we got a Card Kingdom sponsor link, we got a Mana Trader sponsor link. I'm gonna drop you kids off somewhere. Somewhere. For the odds we play Dredge. I mean, if you have a Dredge list for me to play, I'll play Dredge. Every time I say Megaopolis, it sounds like a mushmouth. I'm playing Megaopolis. Bob Brop. Hey everybody, I'm playing Bob. Hey kids, do you like card games? Well, if you like card games, then you'll love watching card games. Ben and Jacob are playing Vampire the Masquerade Rivals, which is a card game. So you can go watch them play a card game. You paid me for a workshop? Oh, fuck. All right. Hit me up on Discord with that. Because I have that. Or I can have that. Okay, bye.